Midsummer Railway The Golden Years. This game is a Roblox game that has been around for years. Well, actually, I don't know how many years since I never played the game very often. But this means I'm going to be doing a ranking video. I'm going to be ranking all the Midsummer Railway characters from least favorite to favorite. And, the ones I'll be ranking are Jude, Bertram, Smudger, the Mine Engine, Falcon, Albert, Stanley, Jim, Tim, Stewart, Victor, Luke, Andreas, Jerry, Jennings, and John. Those will be the characters I'll be ranking. So, without further ado, we will get started. At number 16, we have Smudger. Smudger is honestly my least favorite character out of all the engines. Because for one, I don't like his personality since he does tend to be rude and he is very reckless. And he often comes off the rails a lot. Because I hate it when he was a generator because I thought he just didn't look very nice to be a generator. But another reason why I don't really like him that much is the face. I also thought the face was kind of too creepy for him in the original series. But what I do actually like about him is his paint. His green livery. And those are the only things I'll say about Smudger. At number 15, we have Stanley. To be honest, I don't really like Stanley that much since, I just think he's too reckless. And like Smudger, I said I didn't like his personality, and the one thing that kind of concerned me is that cigarette in his mouth. Like, why does Stanley have a cigarette in his mouth? What the I'm sorry for the language, but I think his face just looks a little mad. I don't really like it that much. But what I do like about him is his red livery, and he's American. But he has other liveries in this game, which I do like, but he's just not my most favorite character out of all of them. And overall, he might be a good engine to you guys at first, maybe, but just not so much to me, in my opinion. At number 14, we have Andreas. Now, Andreas is also not my favorite since he almost did have the same personality as Stanley and Smudger. But overall, in one of Victor Tanzig's videos, he has changed, but it was unfortunate that he did die in that series, which was actually kind of sad. But I wish he was still alive with the other engines. And overall, the one thing I do like about him is that his yellow goldish livery makes him like one of the splendidest ones. So this is why I put him in number 14. At number 13, we have Albert. And yes, I do know that he has the same personality as all the three other engines that I mentioned. And sorry for that mistake there. The one thing I don't like about Albert is that he was rude to other engines, and in the Five Nights at Smudger's, he was the main protagonist. Not the oh wait, no wait, I think I said the wrong word, but he was the villain in that movie. And he stole all the trucks, but luckily Smudger saved all the trucks. And the one thing I do only like about him is his number 5 in his livery, as you're probably all aware. And I like how he's a Falcon, and he's a Falcon like Sir Handel, who is also known as Falcon. So this is why I put Albert to number 13. At number 12, we have Jennings. Now, Jennings isn't my favorite one, but I know that it's a nice engine, and I do like it when engines are nice. But the few things that kind of bother me about Jennings is that so many people make Jennings as a female, and that just kind of bothers me. I kind of prefer him as a male, but and what else do I, and some people just think that he's a that he's just Rheneas but renamed to Jennings, which is not true. I mean, it kind of almost does, but it's not actually true. It was just made by the actual Jennings itself, like how Rheneas and Smudger were made, and Dolgaj too. And the few things I do like about Jennings is his red livery. He has blue and green too, but I prefer him in red. And I like how he's number 7. This is why I really like Jennings, and I put him at number 12. Number 11, we have Sodor, or Mini. To be honest, this engine is like the only female engine on this list. And to be honest, I kind of actually enjoy her. She has very smooth running, and I like her whistle. And I like how the Sodor is on her name. I feel like it just suits her well, or I just kind of prefer Mini. But what I don't really like is the orange livery. And to be honest, I just don't think orange is my color, basically. Since my colors are just red, blue, green, or purple. My mostly favorite one is green. But Sodor, she's fine. But she doesn't get to be a number 1. At number 10, we have Jerry. Now, Jerry, I think, is a fabulous engine, but he's not my most favorite because, for one, in the Smudger movie, I didn't like how he acted towards Smudger. I just thought it was, like, too evil for him. What I do like about him is his green livery. He has his blue one, too, and the face he has, I do like it, and the whistle. I think it's nice. But, I just don't like it how he's number 5, because it just reminds me of, James or Rusty. I don't really care, but that's just my opinion on him. So, yeah. That's all I have to say for Jerry. At number 9 is Bertram the Old Warrior. Now, what I don't really like about Bertram is his face, and just like Smudger, I just thought it was too creepy in my opinion. But what I do actually like about him is his brown livery, and here's his whistle that I do actually like. That one's actually pretty fantastic, if I do say so myself. But, I like how he's called the Old Warrior since he's so brave. And, yeah, so I just think he's really very kind and very splendid looking, like James, as he always brags about it. So, that's what I think of him. Yeah, so that's what I like about Bertram. What I'm going to say for Bertram. Well, thank you all so much for watching part 1 of this ranking video. And yes, there will be a part 2. And this was just like how UC just did his, with his Summer Wales ranking video. So I hope you all have a good day, and like, share, and subscribe. Thank you, and I'll see you later. Goodbye. In part 2.